Hey tribe, Prisha here on Whack, and don't forget you can also be a Whack warrior. All you need to do is send me an email on this address with your idea, your concept and the script, and if it really works for everyone here in the tribe, the whole episode gets dedicated to you. Don't forget to press that notification button so you know every time a new Whack video comes out. We've all found ourselves in a situation at some point in life where we are getting into an argument. But the first thing that we need to remember is stop trying to win the argument. As soon as an argument does begin, all persuasion and logic ends. According to a study that was conducted by psychologist Drew Weston, he found that when subjects were shown videos, the kind of videos that were in conflict with their worldviews, the part of the brain that does control reasoning and logic, that became dormant. And the part of the brain that does control hostile attacks, that lit up. And that's exactly what happens to your brain when a discussion turns into an argument. Eventually, it just becomes a fight. So if you do find yourself in a situation where you are trying to get someone in line with your thought processes, the last thing that you want to do is start arguing with them. Slowly, this discussion, argument, fight has turned into a power game. It has become a matter of ego. So how do you try and get someone to think just in line with you? That's exactly what I'm going to tell you on Whack today. Try and make it seem like it's their idea. A great way of trying to win an argument is to get the opposite person to say exactly what you want them to say. Not only have you then gone and protected their ego, but you've also made it seem like it was their idea and their suggestion in the first place. So how exactly do you do that? I found this excellent model and study that is actually used by the FBI's negotiation unit. In this model, there are 5 steps: active listening, empathy, rapport, influence, and behavioral change. Now, most of us would immediately try to go straight to step number 4 and 5, influence and change a person's opinion. But following this entire sequence, that would be beneficial. Don't raise your voice. Be an active listener. Whatever you do, do not get hysterical. Not only will you come across as an immature individual, but the other person will not be able to see your part of the argument very clearly. So what should you do? Show them that you're really listening to what it is that they have to say. Don't interrupt, nod your head occasionally, and keep asking questions so that the other person knows that you are engaged. Eventually, what will happen is that you will also get an opportunity to maybe even see some flaws in their logic, which later you can use to your advantage. Rapport and empathy, put yourself in their shoes. Try to think about it from another person's point of view. Not only will you then start thinking about the argument very objectively, but you can also prepare your side of the argument a little better. So what should you do? Try and see what you would feel like if someone was treating you exactly the same way. Remember, when people feel like they are deeply understood, that's when they're more open to hearing from you. Avoid saying things that you will repent later. Remember that words are very powerful. They can create or destroy. So choose them very wisely. What should you do? Calm words. They're definitely more effective than abusive or aggressive terms. Try and use words that sound very soft rather than harsher sounding ones. Give examples. I've always found that when I do give real life examples, my argument somehow seems much stronger. In a study that was conducted, they found that when a dish was labeled as popular dish, that dish actually became 20% more popular. If you try and show people that other people are also saying yes to something, they're definitely going to be a little more convinced. Pick your battles. Don't argue just for the sake of arguing. What will eventually happen is that every time you then meet that person, every conversation will turn into a fight. Slowly, they will stop listening to you, they won't take you seriously, and eventually, they'll lose all respect for you. So what should you do? If this is a problem that you don't really believe in or it's not a big deal for you, then let it go. It will be better for you in the long run. But if this is something that you truly do believe in and it's something that you really want, then fight for your cause. Winning an argument, I guess that's always a great thing, but I also think it's some kind of short-term ego victory. Losing, on the other hand, yeah, it really sucks, but I think it can also be a learning experience. Not only does it allow you to expand your mind, look at things from a different point of view, but even pick up a few points from the other person. That's it from me on Whack today. I'd love to hear from the tribe. If there is that one sentence that you have used to seal the deal, share it with everyone in the comment section below. Don't forget to join me on all my social media handles. There's Facebook, there's Twitter, and there's Instagram. I'm gonna see you guys very soon. Subscribe and help increase the tribe. Ciao.